So, Dream was just doxed. Now, if you guys don't know what doxing is, it's pretty much when somebody finds your private information and leaks it for everybody else to find. And this is what happened to Dream. Basically, what happened is somebody posted on Twitter that they wanted to see a tour of Dream's house. And that's when somebody replied with Dream's actual address and how this person was able to find where Dream lived. He went through Dream's Twitter account and found a picture of Dream's kitchen and was somehow able to backtrace this and find Dream's house. And after this happened, Twitter just exploded because people were mad that somebody would dox Dream. Well, after this guy doxed Dream, somebody else also doxed Dream. They leaked all of his private information, his full name, his sister's name, his parents' name, even where he went to school. Now, after all of this came out, Dream said on his private Twitter account that this dox was actually fake. So I decided not to make a video on this because it looked like this was fake, that whoever had done this was just doing it for attention. But then yesterday, Dream made this statement on Twitter, and in this statement, he pretty much says that some of the information in this dox was actually true. So I'm gonna read off Dream's statement. Recently, there's been a lot of drama going on involving me getting doxed, and subsequent drama involving that. I generally like to keep drama off of my platform, so I've been keen on not addressing anything in a super public way. There's a lot of important stuff that I want to talk about in this document, although I'm going to try and keep it as concise as I can. I'm going to try and get as much drama out of the way as I can. Recently, a dox was released by a group of individuals in an attempt to harass and expose me. They said that they did this due to the fact that I was egotistical and that I was not a good person in general. Obviously, whether someone is a good person is completely up for debate, but regardless of that, no one deserves to be harassed in that way. This group of people attempted to release information about my family and me and about my friends. Obviously, some things were true and others were false. So right there, Dream pretty much says that he was in fact doxed, which I just find that crazy. I don't understand why people go around the internet trying to leak people's personal information. That is just not okay. Whether or not you don't like Dream or if you think he cheated in a speedrun, this is just not right. This could put his life and his family's life in danger, and that is not a joke because there have been some weirdos posting things about how if they found Dream's address, they would go to his house and hurt him. So doing something like this is incredibly dangerous, and it doesn't just impact Dream, it also impacts his family. Now, this isn't all that Dream had to say. He continued this statement by saying this. This is going to be a longer section than the last one because I think it's important to talk about. Back around 3 years ago, I got into a relationship. This person was a very loving and caring person, and there are a lot of good memories there. She was also very encouraging, and if it wasn't for her, I'm not sure if I ever would have started YouTube. She encouraged me to pursue my passion and work as hard as I did when I first started. She helped me with my logo, and she helped me be less of a noob at Twitter and Instagram. Although we fell off shortly after I started YouTube, I honestly have always held on to that and really appreciated it. I think this is important to start off with. She suffers from borderline personality disorder, self-harm, and other issues, and she did at the time, although she was on medication. A few months after we moved in together, she wanted to get off her medication because she believed that it was making her not herself. I discussed it with her and tried my best to be a supportive boyfriend. After she stopped taking her medication, she became very unstable. Although at the beginning of our relationship, she was wonderful, she started to get abusive and she cheated on me on various occasions. While she was unstable, I always did my best to help her and make sure she was okay. I cared a lot about her and her well-being, and I still do now, even if that time period was one of the toughest time periods of my life. Recently, she's been flip-flopping on being positive or negative about me in public and private. A lot of people have tried to paint me as a horrible person based on things she has said. At points in the past, she has said that I abused her and that I starved her. She has admitted since then that all of these things are false, and as far as I'm aware, she has told everybody personally that these things are absolutely not true. I would never do those things to anybody, and it disgusts me to hear those things that she has said. She told me the reason she said these things things is because friends she would meet would be fans of mine, and she wanted them to like her for her, not because she was Dream's ex. So her intention on doing that was to make them hate me. Again, she is in a horrible time period in her life, and I really want her to get the help she needs. I have been in contact with her mother, and I have offered any and all help that I could possibly give. I have never talked negatively about her in public because I know anything I say would be used as a justification for hating on her, and that would contribute terribly to her mental health. I do not want anyone sending her hate, and I encourage anyone sending her hate to reflect. There are lots of people that make mistakes in the world. Not all of them have a popular ex-boyfriend though. She doesn't deserve any more hate than anyone else. There are certain people that try and seek her out and cancel her or harass her for things that she's done in the past, and I really hope that me talking about this in detail will make them stop. I don't want anyone sending her hate on my behalf, and I have said that on many occasions. The reason this is relevant to the doxing though is that she has recently been in contact with people that want to do harm to me or my family. Again, I like to see the best in people, and I like to think that the people are taking advantage of people with mental health issues are the true horrible people, and not the people with mental health issues. From what I've heard, she has said a variety of things that are not true in an effort to hurt my career or make people stop being fans of mine. I was surprised when I heard this, because she still, even as of yesterday, would message me that she loves me and wants me back and is trying to get help, and I thought we were friendly with each other. A lot of the things that have been said are obviously not true, and lead me to believe that she was taken advantage of by people who really want to do harm to me. I think that people taking advantage of people with mental health issues is a huge problem in today's world, and that this is a really good example of that. I truly believe that when my ex is healthy and stable, she is a wonderful person. One of the things that she has said is that I don't care about YouTube and I only do it for money, that I'm going to quit in a year and leave everything behind. To me, this is clearly ridiculous, as YouTube is my passion. I've been doing YouTube since I was around 10 on different accounts, and I've been playing Minecraft for about as long. I'm extremely passionate about creativity, and I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I know that she knows this, so I know this isn't something that she believes. Another thing she has said is incredibly negative things about my appearance, saying that I'm obese or that I'm ugly or disgusting, going as far to say that I catfished her when we dated. She has never said this publicly, but she has said this in private to her past partners in order to make them not like me. Obviously, she says these things in order to hurt my reputation and to make me look bad, as well as make herself feel better for the things she has done. As for the catfish thing, this is very easily provable as false, and I know that she knows this, which is why she's never said it publicly. I was fairly open about my relationship at the time with my friends and family, and my family could easily confirm that. Shortly after we met in person, she moved in with me and we lived together for almost a year. It wasn't a purely online relationship. She has gone as far as to show fake pictures of me to people she was romantically involved with, and tell every single bad tale about me in order to make them not like me. As for my appearance, she knows that I don't plan on doing a face reveal until after COVID, so she's known that she can spread everything, and the only way I can counter it is by releasing a face reveal. I'm not going to give into that. All I can say is that I have met in person with now multiple people that can confirm independently that she lies. On top of that, she hasn't seen me in over a year and doesn't even know anything new about me other than public stuff. Regardless, insulting someone's looks is something no one should do. I feel terrible for anyone that is released as a fake picture of me, because they will undoubtedly receive tons of hate and negative things said about them. That is just horrible. There's a video of her from weeks ago talking about how I'm an amazing person and how much she enjoyed our relationship. She's also posted TikToks with her laughing about old stories and with my character in the background. I like to think that that is the real her and not the things she says when being manipulated. I truly think that she is the victim here, and I really don't support any hate towards her at all. She deserves support and care, and to be helped by people who care about her. Mental health is a serious issue, and she's been going through problems for a long time. One of the reasons that I was afraid of saying anything about this is because I really don't want harm to come to her. I know that if she gets help, she can be a wonderful person, and I want that for her. I thought that this became important enough to talk about though. Now, I honestly just feel so bad for Dream. This just seems like a hard situation. Now, I have seen some of these screenshots of Dream's ex saying that he cheated on her, and I have seen it spread for people that don't like Dream. So it seems to me that there are people out there that are trying to spread false information about Dream, which that is just not right. And these people that are manipulating his ex, that is not right either, especially since she is going through all of these mental health issues. That is honestly disgusting. Like, some of these people are extremely messed up. Like, imagine manipulating someone in order for them to make up lies about another person. That is just so messed up, and Dream, he honestly doesn't deserve this behavior. I don't understand why people do this. Some people, they just take this internet that stuff way too far. Even if you don't like Dream or think his videos are bad, you should not be doing this. You should not be engaging in this type of behavior. If you guys see any of this false information being spread around, you guys see any private information being spread around, I suggest that you block and report it, because that cannot be allowed to just go around and people believing that or people seeing that and trying to use that to hurt Dream, because that is just not right. Hopefully Dream's ex can get the help that she needs, because it definitely seems like she's been going through a hard time, and like Dream said, do not send hate to her, because from what Dream has said and what I've seen, it doesn't really seem like her fault, and it seems like she's going through a hard time right now and there are people trying to manipulate her. So yeah, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel.